Each year, the NJTPA oversees investment of more than $1 billion in federal funds for the region's roads, bridges, rail lines, and freight system. These federally funded investments approved by the NJTPA keep the transportation system running for the benefit of all. The challenges are great, including congestion and aging infrastructure, but the region's roads, rails, ports, and airports are critical economic assets and a foundation for economic growth. Study after study has shown transportation investment spurs long-term economic growth and creates jobs. The region's transportation system, like the nation's, requires constant maintenance and improvements to meet growing demand. But federal funding has not kept pace with our critical needs, and business owners see the impacts firsthand.
Transportation in North Jersey, it's a lot of traffic, a lot of congestion, the roads are bad. He's an hour delayed, he has an appointment at 11 o'clock. The shipper and receiver are both not happy.
MAP 21, the federal transportation law enacted in 2012, extends funding for only 2 years. When it expires, funding will have remained flat for nearly a decade, leaving us able to do little more than basic maintenance. Without a source of long-term, stable federal funding, the NJTPA and its partners must defer maintenance and improvements like integrating new technologies that could increase the efficiency of the transportation network.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pages of these studies are filled with potential projects, and these are but just a few. Every single one of these represent our entire region. Every single one of them has been evaluated. Every single one of them has been vetted through the planning process that involves the state, the counties, the municipalities, and the public. Every one of these is ready to take a next step. But there's something that is missing, and that is a robust, long-term, bipartisan funding commitment.
These challenges demand action from Washington.
We don't necessarily need 2,500-page bills anymore. We need bills and funding that move the game forward for us and make our economy stronger and make it easier for us to do our jobs.
To see evidence of this need, consider the devastating impacts of Superstorm Sandy. Our region was crippled. The damage was beyond anything we had ever seen or anticipated. Bridges washed away, rail lines damaged as never before, and port facilities swamped by flooding. The storm laid bare the vulnerabilities of our network and made it clear we can't simply replace roads and bridges, we need to make them better. We need strong, modern infrastructure that can withstand the destructive power of extreme weather. We need redundant systems to maintain essential movements of goods and people in an emergency. The NJTPA and its partner agencies are identifying what needs to be done, both in the short and long term, to make this happen. But we cannot do it alone. With MAP 21 set to expire on September 30th, 2014, Congress must be reminded of the need for long-term, robust support for transportation. Help us send that message. Get involved. Engage in these conversations with the NJTPA. Share your views with your elected leaders. Tell them investment in transportation is support for the economy. Working together, we can build a modern, efficient transportation system and a prosperous future.